our government to try and knock out somebody's political opponent. And so far, based on the polls, it's not working at all. The people understand it. We have a man who just ruled he'd like the trial to start in 21 days or something. And I don't know how you can have a trial that's going on right in the middle of an election. Not fair. Not fair.
We can speak now to our North America editor, Sarah Smith, who's in New York for us, and can tell us more. Sarah.
Yeah, well, Mr. Trump will be back here in 3 weeks' time for the start of that trial. He had hoped to delay it for much longer. You've heard him there arguing that it's not fair for him to have to spend what will be weeks and weeks sitting in court when he could be out campaigning to be re-elected to the White House. And in fact, he had hoped that he could push all 4 criminal trials until after the presidential election in November. So he did not get his way on that today. But there was much better news for him out of a different New York court. Today was the deadline by which he had to come up with $464 million, which was the penalty incurred on him after he was found guilty of fraud in a separate case last month. And if he couldn't come up with that money, he was facing having his bank accounts frozen, even some of his property seized. But at the last minute, in the nick of time, the appeals court gave him an extra 10 days to come up with the money and said he only had to find $175 million. Mr. Trump says that he has enough cash to cover that, and it will be his honour to pay it very quickly. So he has avoided what could have been a very embarrassing seizure there today.
Sarah Smith, thank you very much.